Amber Lee Carter, widely recognized across social media as a rising blonde American plus-size model and digital creator, represents a new era of confidence-driven influence shaped by authenticity, individuality, and modern self-expression. Born and raised in Southern California, United States, Amber's journey reflects the intersection of lifestyle culture, evolving beauty standards, and the power of digital platforms to amplify voices that once existed outside traditional media narratives. With her sunlit aesthetic, signature blonde hair, and naturally curvy figure, she has cultivated a presence that feels both aspirational and deeply relatable, positioning herself within the expanding global movement toward inclusive beauty and self-acceptance. Growing up in a region known for its strong connection to entertainment and visual culture, Amber was exposed early to the influence of media and appearance. However, like many young women navigating environments shaped by narrow beauty ideals, she encountered the unspoken pressure to conform to a specific image, often one that excluded fuller body types. Rather than allowing these expectations to define her, she gradually developed a sense of independence, rooted in self-awareness and personal acceptance. This internal shift would later become the foundation of her public identity, guiding how she chose to present herself once she entered the world of social media. Her introduction to digital platforms began casually, with posts that captured everyday moments, beach outings, lifestyle snapshots, and personal style experiments. What initially appeared as simple content sharing soon evolved into something more intentional, as her images began to attract attention for their warmth, confidence, and visual consistency. Audiences were drawn not only to her appearance, but to the energy she projected, calm, self-assured, and unapologetically genuine. Over time, her following expanded, transforming her profile into a curated space that balanced lifestyle storytelling with elements of fashion and body positivity. At the center of Amber Lee Carter's identity is a commitment to presenting her body as it is, natural, unfiltered, and worthy of visibility. Her content often highlights her curves through relaxed poses and soft sunlit compositions that reflect her California roots. Rather than relying on heavy editing or unrealistic presentation, she embraces a more organic aesthetic, allowing her features to speak for themselves. This approach resonates strongly within a digital culture, increasingly focused on authenticity, where audiences seek connection rather than perfection. In presenting herself without excessive alteration, she contributes to a broader redefinition of beauty, one that values realness over idealization. Her style plays a key role in shaping her brand, drawing inspiration from coastal fashion, minimalism, and contemporary trends. She curates outfits that emphasize comfort while still maintaining a sense of elegance. Flowing fabrics, neutral tones, and beach-inspired looks frequently appear in her content, creating a cohesive visual identity that aligns with her personality. Rather than following strict fashion rules, she approaches clothing as a form of self-expression, demonstrating that style is not dictated by size but by confidence and creativity. Each post becomes part of a larger narrative, one that blends aesthetics with emotion and personal storytelling. Beyond visual presentation, Amber's influence is rooted in the emotional connection she fosters with her audience. Through captions and subtle messaging, she communicates themes of self-acceptance, growth, and inner confidence. While she does not position herself as a formal motivational figure, her presence carries an implicit message that resonates with many, that embracing one's natural self is both powerful and transformative. This understated approach allows her content to feel genuine rather than performative, reinforcing trust and relatability among her followers. Her digital presence extends across multiple platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, and lifestyle-focused content hubs, where she adapts her approach to suit different formats. On Instagram, she maintains a curated visual feed that reflects her aesthetic identity, while on TikTok, she engages in more spontaneous and interactive content, participating in trends and sharing glimpses of her daily life. This multi-platform strategy enables her to reach a wider audience while maintaining consistency in her overall brand. It also reflects an understanding of how modern influence operates, through adaptability, engagement, and continuous presence. As her following has grown, so too have opportunities within the fashion and lifestyle industries. Collaborations with emerging brands, particularly those focused on inclusive sizing and comfort-driven design, have begun to shape her professional trajectory. These partnerships align naturally with her personal values, allowing her to promote products that reflect her message of accessibility and self-confidence. Rather than endorsing items purely for visibility, she appears to approach collaborations with a sense of alignment, ensuring that her brand remains cohesive and authentic. Despite her increasing visibility, Amber maintains a level of privacy regarding her personal life. Details about her family, relationships, and experiences outside of her public persona are shared selectively, creating a boundary that protects her individuality while still allowing for audience connection. This balance between openness and discretion is a defining characteristic of many modern creators, enabling them to engage with followers without compromising their personal space. It also adds an element of intrigue to her identity, as audiences are drawn to both what is revealed and what remains private. Her journey is not without challenges. Operating within a digital space that often amplifies comparison and critique, she navigates an environment where public perception can shift rapidly. As a plus-size model presenting herself confidently, she inevitably encounters varying opinions shaped by societal attitudes toward body image and femininity. However, her continued presence and consistency suggest a strong internal foundation, one that allows her to remain grounded despite external pressures. This resilience is a key aspect of her story, illustrating the strength required to maintain authenticity in a highly visible world. From a broader perspective, Amber Lee Carter's rise reflects the changing landscape of influence in the 21st century. No longer confined to traditional pathways, individuals now have the ability to build careers through personal branding and direct audience engagement. Her success highlights the importance of identity, consistency, and emotional connection in sustaining growth within an increasingly saturated digital environment. It also underscores the shift toward inclusivity, where diverse representations of beauty are not only accepted, but celebrated. her platform continues to evolve, the future holds significant potential. Opportunities for expanding into lifestyle branding, fashion lines, or wellness-focused initiatives remain open, particularly as her audience grows and her influence deepens. Her ability to maintain authenticity while exploring new avenues will likely determine the longevity of her career, as audiences continue to value creators who remain true to their core identity. Ultimately, Amber Lee Carter's biography is a reflection of confidence shaped through self-acceptance and expressed through modern digital storytelling. It is a narrative that speaks to the power of embracing one's natural form, of redefining beauty through authenticity, and of building influence through connection rather than conformity. In a world where images often dictate perception, she offers an alternative perspective, one that prioritizes presence over perfection and individuality over expectation. Her journey continues to unfold, but its message remains clear, that confidence, when rooted in truth, becomes not just visible, but influential,